welcome to another League of Legends tutorial. This time I'll be doing Lux, the Lady of Luminosity. So her skills are light binding. Basically it's like Morgana's binding. She throws a little orb or whatever down the line of sight, or down a line of path, whatever you want to call it, and it binds the first two units it touches, enemy units obviously. And the difference is that it, as you can see, it does bind two enemy units, but the second unit that it binds does get 50% reduced effect, so 50% reduced duration and the 50% reduced damage. However, keep in mind that no matter what level, it is only 2-second bind, and obviously 1 second for the second target. So, I'm sure you can guess that I keep this at level 1 for quite a while. Her second skill, Prismatic Barrier. This is her main defensive skill, and what she does is she throws basically some kind of orb from her, or her wand, or she throws her wand, sorry. And basically what happens is that the second she throws it, she gets a shield on her that reduces incoming damage. And then all allies that get caught in the wand while it's getting thrown up, or away from her, get that shield as well. Then once it reaches the end point, the wand starts heading back, and the allies that hits over here will get that shield again. And then once it gets back to her, she gets that shield back. So no matter what, Lux will get that shield twice. So very useful skill. It can really save you in many situations and your allies. So you really need to learn how to throw that skill nicely. Now, Lucent Singularity. I think this is one of her main skills. I mean, like one of the main skills I use most often, to be honest, in the sense that it's just so useful. I mean, what it does is basically she throws a little orb with an AoE detonation effect, and it stays there for about 6 seconds, or you can activate it yourself to detonate it sooner. And what it does is any units in that little AoE, I mean, you'll see the AoE drawing on the ground, enemy units obviously will get slowed in there, and you can detonate it to hit them whenever you want. And another useful thing I like about the skill is that it gives you vision wherever you throw it. So you can throw it in the grass and scout Baron, Dragon, etc., and you can keep it there for like 6 seconds or something. So it's a very useful thing, or skill rather, to scout. And then her last skill, Finale Funkellen or something. Basically, she fires that gigantic laser. Simple as that. The second you click it, after about 0.5 second delay, she fires it. Huge line of sight. I mean, the range is huge, and it damages anyone in that area. Pretty straightforward. The cooldown is quite short on it. I believe it's a bit shorter than Ashes or something like that, but nonetheless, cooldown is pretty short. So don't forget to use this often. And I will have some pretty cool snipes in the video. So my skills are level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. Now I max this first, followed by this, and then this whenever I can. Simple as that. My masteries with her are, as you can see, again, standard spellcaster masteries, 9 and 21. So obviously I'll get these. This is pretty useful on her, as she is not like a Sona character who only heals, as she doesn't even have a healing spell. The only spell that she has that doesn't do damage is her shield. So obviously this is pretty important on her, especially for her ultimate, I think. And this is all pretty basic. As you can see, I do get these two summoner spells. Now you can either usually maybe replace Clarity with Clairvoyance, depending on what you like. But I do believe Flash is pretty essential on her. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, so the reason sometimes I do get Clairvoyance over Clarity is because I am using my Kassadin's rune page, therefore I do have some nice mana regeneration. So sometimes Clairvoyance is better than Clarity, but nonetheless, if you don't have that mana regeneration, Clarity rather is a really good support spell nonetheless. So here, my starting items is a Sapphire Crystal, but again, I do have that mana regeneration, which is why this works for me. However, if you don't have that, Doran's Ring is a great starting item, but nonetheless, you will make a Tear of the Goddess followed by Boots, followed by Lich, Bane, and followed by Archangel Staff, because I do believe Lich Bane is a really essential and great item on her. So Lux's basic combo combination. Basically, you throw out your Q, you throw out your E, and then you hit. So what happens is you throw Q, she gets a charge. You hit with a normal attack, it uses that charge. You activate your E, it gets a charge, and then you hit a normal attack again, and you use a charge. So this usually works really well early and mid point of the games. However, late game, this will probably not be as efficient in the sense that you probably won't be able to get that second part of the combo off. So that second auto attack, you probably won't be able to get off due to just the amount of pressure that you can be facing in late game. So that's, obviously where the Lich Bane comes in. It basically, that one attack is more than enough with Lich Bane. So, very cool. So there, me and Zin get first blood very nicely. So here's another great example. You throw Q, you throw E at the same time, basically, because you have to be confident that you'll hit him. And then, I had auto attack, activate E, auto attack, and there you go. That's the basic combo. So here, me and Shen are trying to kill Nasus. Shen, I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. So I blink in, I grab him. I throw as you can see, I throw the E ahead of him just a bit. So the second he has to walk up, he basically goes into AoE slow of my E skill. That's basically the pretty ideal positioning there. And unfortunately, we can't kill him as he is pretty tank hero. So he barely gets away. I throw my ultimate out, and it did hit him, but it didn't kill him. As you'll see in chat, he does say "ow." So I just want to show that her ultimate is pretty sweet. It has pretty long range. But we'll have better clips of that later. So here, Twitch is going to appear, and then he starts really doing some serious damage to Zin. But I throw my W skill, as you can see, and I hit Zin both ways. So, very nice use of the W skill. Maybe even saved his life there. And then we kill Twitch very nicely. So, that's pretty nice play of that W skill. It's really important. You really have to learn how to land that because it is pretty hard. It's a lot harder than you think. So, check it out. Or rather, practice it. Check it out. So there, Shen is being attacked by Twitch. So he exhausts him, and then me and Pantheon do go up there and, rape him pretty hard. I predict his movement, not too hard. And then, unfortunately, I do miss my W. As you can see, it is not as easy to land as you think sometimes in the heat of a game. But, with practice, you guys will be able to do it. So here, Twitch is running away, and I throw my ultimate, and then just at the tip of it, I get him. So, really nice snipe there, I think. But, nonetheless, pretty sweet ultimate. So there, as you can see, I do throw my E to scout. It's a great scouting skill. So, I always throw that, and you can let it chill there for a bit. It's like a free ward for 6 seconds. Really nice skill. And then we kill Nasus over here. As you can see, this time I do kill him. So, not getting away that time, Nasus. So, in this clip, I'm basically showing another gank with Lux. This is basically how you gank with her. As you can see, I throw my Q and E in there, and then Nasus smartly runs the other way. But then she, MF is pretty in a bad position. I see her, predict the movement, and then I, throw my ultimate and I kill her. Not too hard of a shot, but still pretty sweet. So here's just a great example of you can use your E skill to scout Dragon and Baron, like I mentioned. So don't forget that. It's like a free ward for 6 seconds. Why not? If you're there, throw it out. Check it out. What's going on there? You know what I mean? So here is a great gank that we do. Basically, Zin and Pantheon run over there and they start attacking MF, and Pantheon does jump on her, and I see he jumped on her. She's stunned. So I throw my Q, throw my E ahead of her, and then she dies. And then she barely gets away, but then I throw my ultimate and she obviously dies. So great use of ultimate as well. It's a great skill to get people that are running away. So here's probably my favorite kill of the game. As you can see, I do some nice damage on Twitch. He runs away, and then in the air I shoot the laser and I land it right on him and I get him. So a pretty sweet use of the ultimate. Her ultimate is really important. You really need to learn how to land that to last hit. As you can see, as if you watched the which I'm sure you have, the Lux Champion Spotlight, Freak does say that you usually want to use it while they're in your Q skill, but usually I am pretty good at predicting people, so it's not too hard, to be honest. That's why usually I do save it after they run away, because it's not too hard to hit them. I'd rather get my combo on them first and then just land the ultimate. Extra damage, and why not? But if you're not confident in landing the ultimate, then by all means Q and then throw that ultimate out there, or either Q, auto attack, and then ultimate. Now there, it's pretty funny death. Not sure why Tower decided to attack me. I was out of range while all 3 of them were inside the range, but whatever. So their Janna disconnected, and then we quickly pushed for the win. So that's basically it. If you have any questions regarding Lux, please ask away. Message me in the game, or rather add me, send me inbox messages, and I'll try to get back as many as I can. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Tell me what you think, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.